but guess what? I will be right. See what I mean? Wait, am I yelling?
You need some pills to calm you down. You need to go to the timeout corner.
I don't need to go to timeout.
And think about what you have done. Because you've been a sad, naughty little boy.
Sad, yes. Naughty, no.
And you need to put a dunce cap on your head to explain your ridiculousness.
The dunce cap's already right there. It's just flat. So there you go.
Yeah, flat, just like your brain.
Yeah, why do you think my head's so fucking round? So there you go.
It's shaped like an oval.
Oh my god. No, that's not true. It's shaped like a triangle.
Yeah, you would know about those triangles, fucking Gary.
Hey, triangles are a good shape, man. So anyways, before we even bother beginning into our introductions, I actually got 2 stories to tell that transpired. The first story was when I was on my line today. So, thing is, at my job, there's quite a few Oriental girls on the job that are adorable. Especially one in particular that I have been naturally naturally building up. I'm not going on fucking Tinder, fucking texting every single fucking chick out there, giving them a like, and that's it. I am talking to a chick naturally. Austin, I know he's gonna say something, but hey, just because. But anyways, there's these couple Asian honeys. There's this cute little shit. I call her Cutie Pie, there's this line that works on chapsticks. I was working on my normal line that I'm always on.
Yeah.
That was the one. So when I was on my line, I was doing my thing. Then all of a sudden, Cutie Pie walked by because she's little. Like she's about like 4'8". She's little. So
4'8". 4'8",
4'9".
She's a fucking little person.
I know she's little, but she's cute. She's very petite. We'll just leave it at that. So she was walking around. She was getting her gloves on her way to the line, and I had this whole fucking stack of product in my hands. It was like 24. I was carrying like 1, 2, 3, 4. I had like 2 rows of 12 plus another 6. So I had about 20. I was carrying 24 boxes of product in my hand to the belt so they can get packed. So Cutie Pie waved at me like, hi, and I lost my grip. I waved at her and I fucking fell, and the product I dropped.
Oh my god, Gary, what the fuck are we gonna do with you, boy?
Sean, surprisingly, okay, one of my coworkers, he was not mad at me because he knew exactly what I saw. Because he knows me well. So my operator was not mad at me. He actually laughed because he knew exactly what I was doing. Because he knows me well. Now let's get to story number 2 with a girl that I like.
Tom asked you, why are you wearing a fucking glove? One glove?
It's because I'm eating dinner and I'm eating some chicken wings right now, and I don't like getting my hands dirty. So
he told Lucas to bend over.
Yeah, so medication time. So anyways, he's not going to be taking it through orally. He's going to be taking it the other way. So anyways, here's what happened at the second job. I had to stay late today due to the fact there was... Yes? Hold up a second.
Hey, buddy. Aww.
One chicken wing. No! Don't touch my food! Please. Don't touch my food! I'm doing a stream right now.
Stubby,
no, don't. Going. You should have ordered something. Don't. Don't take my.
This is little one.
Gary and that chicken wing have in common? They both share the same brain.
I'm trying to do something.
Good too. Stop. You are so generous.
Like father, like son, except Gary's completely numb and dumb. He took a chicken wing.
My motherfucker took my food! He took my food! See what the asshole said? He said, just wait a minute, you can have the bone.
Hey, he's giving you. Hey, at least he. Hey, you know what? At least he's giving. Hey, at least he's giving you. Some seconds. Yeah, that's gonna be a GIF. You better believe that shit.
I'm gonna tell you folks right now. You want to know where my humor, my personality came from? It came from that guy. My humor came from him.
Do you know what Gillette and a woman have in common? They are the best a man can get.
Look at my fucking wing.
Good. You don't need it.
I told him when we were going home, I asked him if he wanted anything to eat, and he said no. He said he didn't want nothing to eat. So now he comes in here and takes my food. Nobody touches my food. This is my fucking food. Don't ever steal my cock-sucking chicken ever again. Nobody touches my fucking chicken. They're mine. Mine.
There's another GIF. Brett says, I don't want to hear about your bones Gary's father is given.
Every time he comes on, people worship him.
Yeah, he's wearing a glove because, he's eating hot, spicy foods and,
It's not really spicy. It's actual sauce I can tolerate.
Sauce!
Folks, thing is, when it comes to chicken wings, I can't eat hot, I can't eat suicidal, I can't eat mild, I can't eat barbecue. I have to eat a specific sauce that won't fuck up my stomach. And honey mustard's the only sauce.
Honey mustard? Well, Gary, you don't need to eat any of those chicken wings. You're already getting fat as it is.
I'm hungry! I didn't eat a single fucking thing today!
Shut the fuck up. You don't need to. No, you don't need to eat none of that shit. You need to eat healthy foods.
Look who's talking from the guy who's like, I don't like vegetables.
Look at this. Look at these big arms. Look at these big arms.
I'm eating some meat.
Okay, you can eat meat. I don't want you to become no fucking vegan PETA bitch.
If I ended up becoming one of those people,
dude, you know what I'm gonna do? Put it this way, you ever seen the movie of Mice and Men? But Dwight, I get to attend the rabbits. Boom! Hey, it's for your own good. It's gonna hurt me a lot worse. It's gonna hurt you. I like my green beans with ketchup. You know the sad thing is, I'd be playing Landy Small, and Gary would be playing the other one. He's the one that'd be. Tom, Jesus Christ, Jerome. Oh.
Anyways, I had a story to tell. Now I'm not gonna fucking tell because I'm mad.
No, you fucking tell the story. Tell the story.
So
tell the fucking story. I'll beat your ass, boy.
I had to stay after work today for a little while. When I was at work, there was another Asian girl that's been really good. But anyways, I was there. I actually had to stay and fucking help out and inspect some shit due to the fact that nobody else would do it. So I was asked to come on here. I didn't want to do it either because I wanted to go home. So while I was there, I was asked by the supervisor, please inspect for at least a couple minutes. I was like, okay, fine. Then once I saw this Oriella honey, I told the fucking supervisor, how come you didn't tell me she was here? I told him that quietly. So it was like, hey, surprise. So I just did whatever I needed to do. So I was talking, doing my thing. And once I was leaving, she gave me this fucking wink. So I was leaving. I was like, bye. And I was doing like a heart thing just because I'm silly.
God, you gullible little fuck.
So when I was waving goodbye to her, she gave me a wink, and there was this fucking mini table that was right on the floor. After she gave me the wink, I fucking fell and tripped over the mini table, and I didn't even see it.
Oh my God, Gary, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, boy?
I'm gullible.
No, gullible is an understatement. You need. What am I going to do with you, boy?
Is
God,
anybody?
you're the fucking Three Stooges of romance. Shit.
Well, does anybody? Is there anybody have any tits? No. Okay. I mean,
Lucas does, but that's a different story.
well, Lucas is Lucas, man.
But those are my tits, and that's my ass. So you fuck off.
Lucas
Fuck off. You got Austin.
Lucas gives me. Well, Austin and Lucas give me more tits.
No, Lucas ain't giving you shit.
Lucas
He's mine. He's mine. Fuck off.
Austin's giving me more.
Fuck off. He's mine.
Austin's giving me more tits than any other person I've ever. More than anybody. Oh, true.
That's the sound of him eating my butthole. Yeah, you should have heard some of the people say in the live chat when I made that mice and men joke. Oh my. What?
Anyways, folks, that right there was my storytelling. Oh, by the way, I don't know what the fuck it was deal with people today, but there was a common trend that happened where people kept stepping on my fingers.
My fingers.
About 4 or 5, maybe 6 different people at the job today kept fucking slamming my fingers with boxes where I told them to be careful. 6 different people! I was wondering what the fuck is with people hitting my fingers today. God damn, I already got a bad scratch on my thumb. My middle finger kept getting fucked up too.
Well, good to imitate. There we go. Well, good. That just knows that you can't use your middle finger for 2 things. And why'd you say, oh, Romy? Hello, everybody. LC Marshall Show. Welcome to the Fuck You Fun House. Today on the show, we're going to learn about vowels and consonants.
Oh, my God, dude. So, anyways, that's all my stories.
Your stories.
Oh, titties.
Oh, my God. No, you're not looking at titties. We're doing a show right now.
I'm going to look at titties right now.
We're doing a show.
Well, fuck the show. I want to do titties.
Fuck you. Okay, fine. Then I'm in charge then. I'm in charge. I'm in charge. I'm in charge, not you.
No, I'm in charge.
No, I'm in charge. Quit looking at you. Quit looking at titties.
I like boobies, all right?
You fucking porcupine anus breather.
I am looking at tits right now because it's important. It's the only fucking thing that gives me a satisfaction right now.
You wrinkly pair of squirrel nuts.
It gives me a boner satisfaction. There you go. A 69% boner satisfaction.
You disgusting acid butt bubble.
Let Jerome take over? How about no? The answer is no. I fucking run this program. I'm in charge.
Motherfuck you! I was there since the beginning. No, you kissed my ass. You sucked my asshole. You blew my nut. You picked my nipples. You made the hair on the back of my head when you look at me. No, kiss my ass. No, please. I was there for you since the fucking beginning. No, shut the fuck up. No, hush up.
I'm in charge.
You be quiet.
I run this shit. I book it. I run this
shit.
My program.
You're like a grass mushroom tip.
I'm in charge.
No, I'm gonna be in charge soon.
I'm in charge. Now fuck you.
No, eat my ass.
Shut the fuck up.
That wasn't very nice.
No, I'll do it.
No.
Now behave yourself, and I'll give you a chicken wing.
Why are you off sync?
I'm not off sync.
Do it again.
Nah.
Okay, now you're in sync. All right.
Yeah.
Because you went like this. When you... Oh, shit!
What the fuck, man?
His name is Boots!
boots.
Yeah, you see? You apologize. You apologize. You
apologizing.
apologize.
I'm not apologizing worth the shit.
You apologize.
I'm not apologizing worth the shit, man. I'm not apologizing worth of nothing.
You apologize, you midget rectum. Oh my God, my head's turned to a tomato. See, Carrie, you apologize to your brother. That's right. You apologize.
No.
You apologize.
No.
Fucking asshole face.
He'll be all right. Oh, quit your complaining.
Alex says, dicks. Speaking of dicks. Oh,
what?
Echo.
What?
Echo.
There's no echo.
For me, there is. There's an echo.
There's no echo.
Let me see now. Let me see. There's an echo, Mr. Capel.
I gotta take this. Oh my God.
You use your other hand.
God damn motherfucker.
See, everyone's saying apology. Drum's head looks like a watermelon.
How about now?
Oh! Feedback. Let me see.
There.
Okay, it's gone now.
Yeah.
Romy's head looks like a watermelon. Thick and juicy.
I'm not apologizing worth the shit.
You apologize.
No. Fuck you.
Fucking poo pushers.
I can say something much worse than that.
Like what? Feedback.
I can say something much worse
Feedback.
than that. All right.
Your feedback's awful.
Okay, I know what's causing it.
Okay, good.
Now, people don't be saying in chat, oh, this feedback. I know.
Why is Romy bald? Because the hottie of the 90 gave me a lobotomy. That's why.
Is that better? Is that better?
That's better. Now you apologize, and then we'll continue.
No.
Apologize.
No.
You apologize, you son of a bitch.
The answer's no.
The answer, okay, so it's opposite day. So yes, thank you.
No.
No means yes.
How about fuck you? There you go.
Quit muting my mic.
No, yeah.
Captain Sniff Dicks.
Ugh.
Your mating call. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 90. Don't mute me, you fucking... Don't mute me, you...
No, I do intro.
No. Ah! What do you mean you doing the intro?
I do intro.
You're eating right now.
I do intro. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, greetings, one and all. Welcome back to another shitty, pathetic program of the show that I absolutely hate doing every single
This show is
Thursday
fucking garbage.
because it's a waste of my own absolute time where I could be sitting and playing with some titties right now, but no. I can't.
Whose titties? Whose titties are you going to be playing with?
Well.
Go ahead.
Well.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
I mean, thing is, if I ask, you ain't gonna show them anyway. So there you go.
No, William, Austin. Yeah, Austin won't be able to make it because he's got to work tonight.
Fuck them. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen.
This was actually the last, okay, Gary changed his mind. We'll do it at the last minute. So go ahead, Gabber.
Yeah. I originally wasn't going to do an episode because of personal things, but the reason why we're doing it because as much as it hurts in the heart,
Hey, Gary, what's wrong? Hey, Gary, come on now. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Hey, Gary, come on now.
Okay,
Come on, Gary. It's not that bad.
I'll get my ass cheeks ready. Folks, I know a way on how I can get my ass going. Let's just say I'm not telling you my secret.
I already know what he does.
Let's just say I will get myself
Yeah,
prepared.
Tom B, I agree. That's what you get for not apologizing.
Okay. I'm gonna finish my dinner first.
Mushroom tip liquor.
It's okay. But anyways, folks, on a serious note, on with the goofy side, as much as I'm fucking hurt my heart really bad for things that transpired in my life, like I said, I'm not gonna go over it because it's personal, like very personal.
Yeah, don't mind me. Don't mind me.
As much as it hurts here in the chest, up here I got to keep the mind going. So if I don't have the mind going, then I'm just gonna sit there and fucking be upset. So I have to keep going mentally and physically, so I won't really sit there in the glum. So that's why we're doing an episode, because I want to keep going. So with that being said, that is my thought. And as for topics, there's feedback.
Coming from me? Why? Because I was. You know why? Because I wasn't talking.
Yeah, there was a little feedback coming.
Yeah, if I don't talk, then yeah, okay. Go ahead, as you were, Gary.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as for the topics that's transpiring within what I got 3 things I'm going to be going over. I got one list, one review, and one, let's just say, results. As for what I got for video game review, let's just say is a game that is somewhat down my alleyway. I haven't played it yet, but I want to read the review anyway from Screen-Rant, just so I can see what I have in store. I have a top 10 list from Screen-Rant that is really interesting to me. And I'm going to go over the 2019 Teen Choice Awards results. So there you go. I'm going to go over the Teen Choice Awards from there, and you'll see. So with that being said, that's all my topics.
Yeah.
Meantime, I'm gonna eat my food.
Go eat your fucking food. I hope your dad comes in.
Yeah,
So he can...
I'm actually serious. I actually have to eat, dude, because I haven't eaten nothing all day.
No, yeah, folks, don't spoil anything. If you do, I'm gonna fucking block your little ass. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings out of your viewers. Thank you for watching and tuning in to episode 93 of the weekly episodic series every Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm Mr. Garrison Field Rooms. You know, the little episode. It's kind of shitty. Actually, it's not kind of shitty. It's fucking garbage. It's a little show, you know. It's called Flicks. So next, introducing the young... Yes, Mr. Garrison. And yours truly... Gary, where did you go? And yours truly, Rummy Boy J Money. And here is what I have to offer for you good folks. I always show up with a lot of goodies, so there is a new stipulation for episode 100. Go over a couple of the weekend film releases. I have 3 movie reviews. Well, 2 are reviews, and 1 is going to be a massive rant that I've been promising for a while. The most overrated films of the 1980s, and I'm going to compare those to the films that are overrated in the 2010s, and you'll see the shocking outcome of that. The wonderful words of wisdom from the hipster douche himself, Patrick Willems. I took a lot of notes, and what are you doing, Gary?
Now that's a build-up.
Oh,
Fucking chicken.
Pushy mushy.
No, that's a pushy mushy.
Good God. That's like a fucking troll in a cave.
I would actually fucking burn my asshole a little bit.
Good.
It burned my ass a little bit. It's wonderful.
That sounded like Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, it did.
Well, we'll see about that, David 3000. It's like I said, we don't do a show every single Thursday in case something comes up, but we usually plan on Thursdays. And also, I have a couple other topics that make you want to fucking hate Disney. Big time. And my big rant on the movie Ma.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah. Until then, let's begin. Oh, and I have a couple of video game lists that I made up. It's not a particular website. Jesus Christ, Gary! It's not a particular website, but there we go. I did. Would you quit your fucking? Oh my lord! That sounds like the security at the airport unzipping people's luggage. I need to put on fucking. I need to put on fucking deodorant. Oh my god! Would you quit the fucking? Romy looks like Jabba the Hutt. Hey, he gets Princess Leia, man. Goddamn.
Ooh, blue cheese.
Romy looks like the Rancor. Oh my god. Okay, who's actually how did you want to do this? Did you want like alternate in between turns? Liquid mush. Yeah, no shit. Get back.
Huh?
Get back. No, I'm Thanos. Gary, what are you gonna do?
I go first.
Okay.
All right, but anyways, folks, as for my first topic,
What?
I want to go over this what is it? I want to go over this fucking review first. So the review I want to read from Screen-Rant is about a video game called Rad. R-A-D.
Yeah. And that's that shitty ass movie.
Now, I was reading about it in the latest Game Informer. And it is basically a prima-death game with tangible progressing, delightful characters and dialogue, and satisfying combat. Rad is yet another win for Double Fine. So this post-apocalyptic is a crazy place, so it would stand that the post-apocalypse is even crazier.
Mm-hmm.
Your typical wasteland is a place filled with mutants roaming the remnants of civilization. It should be bleak, but the world of Rad is far from it. Here's what got my interest. It's 80s inspired punk levels are everything come to everything for Double Find. So long story short, Rad follows up a group of teenagers who are on a glory to have a journey into the fallow, a monster-occupied radical zone. The world is uncompromising, and when the players die, they die prematurely without the context of Double Fine's signature human or think Psychonaut played that. Somewhat similar. I meant I couldn't get that word out.
You fucking retard. Man.
So anyways, as for the game itself, it has some really crazy characters, crazy monsters, very twisting slash basic plot, a lot of goofiness and humor. What else? It definitely follows up of everything that you follow with beautiful scenery. Has inspiration like John Carpenter and Tangerine Dream.
Who's like Tangerine Dream?
It also has a soundtrack somewhat similar to what John Carpenter does.
Oh, soundtrack, right? Oh, I thought you meant like overall like theme and presentation and whatnot.
Yeah. So long story short, they think the game is absolutely ingenious to play with these beautiful colors, cyberpunk world, Borderlands. You can say inspiration / Psychonauts. Also, it's very straightforward, very basic game, and a lot of things to do. They gave it a 4 out of 5 star rating. They said it's excellent. So we'll just have to wait and see by the time I get it. That's my first topic. That's my next one. We'll go to that in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm trying to fucking eat!
Ow! I hit my head on the light.
That's what you got.
What the hell? Woo, sausage.
Okay.
Which
I
one,
feel
Gary?
I feel one building up right now myself.
It's building.
Oh, it is.
Okay, that's a fucking GIF. I'm putting that in table of contents.
Go ahead. What's your first topic?
Oh, wait, that was weak. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not Gary. God damn it.
Man, that fart was tolerable. It was okay. Give him credit for opening his up his asshole and making it say some words.
Also, I have a couple of video game topics. Two of them.
Go over. You know what? Go over those since we're talking about gaming right now.
Okay. Normally, I don't. Excuse me. Normally, I don't like doing ranking shit. However, this kind of makes sense because I'm not doing it because since there's a game coming out, I have to do this one, or doing one when there's just like maybe 3 or 4 in the whole entire series, and it's fucking lazy and weak.
No, but JD. Oh, wrong guy. No. Oh, but fat boy. It generates views.
I don't give a shit if there's an audience for it or not. Fuck them.
But I'm getting paid for it.
Well, good for you. Share the fucking wealth.
Yeah, go to the casino. You'll make some money.
Okay.
That's what I do every
I
week.
have the Mortal Kombat games.
Ooh, yeah, do it right now.
Or the Doom games.
Oh, fuck, those are...
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I got an idea. Since Doom has been the main thing right now, since we've been playing...
Mortal Kombat list is going to be a little bit longer because there's more games in the series.
Since we've been playing Doom Hell Revealed, by the way, part 6 I'll upload it tonight.
And you know what? Despite my computer being fucking odd, I actually found it. I still have the file, so...
Okay, good.
So
we'll try and get part 7, which is the final part, done. Hopefully soon.
Well, we only got 2 levels left.
Yeah, that's it.
For Hell Revealed, that's a custom mega wad that was made by these. One of them is a speedrunner. The other one's his best friend. Hell Revealed 2, I'm not too much of a fan of that map pack so far.
No, the thing is, are we gonna play it though?
I don't know. Because with Hell Reveal, other than a couple of levels that was absolute, and a couple of spots that were kind of bullshit, I fucking love that map pack.
Now, here's the thing with Hell Reveal 2. I think it somewhat makes sense to play it because if there's a sequel, at least be a nice little showcase to let the people know about our honest thoughts of how we're doing that playthrough.
Okay.
That's just my own thought. I think it'd be at least to give a nice playthrough like we've been doing. Let folks enjoy the showcase and see what they think and whatnot.
Okay, here we go. Now, there's 15 Mortal Kombat games, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 Doom games.
I want to hear the Doom one.
Okay.
Because that's been a little bit more relevant.
Gary, why do you have blue... No, because he's eating spicy foods.
I mean chicken wings, not spicy!
Which one are you looking forward to more, Doom Eternal or Borderlands? Doom Eternal is my most anticipated game of the whole fucking year.
Same here.
Okay. The Doom games. Now, I'm going to start from worst to best. Now, there's no such thing as a bad Doom game, to be honest with you. Now, I have a couple of rules. Rule number 1, no DLC or no DLC add-ons, or custom modifications. Okay? That means no Brutal Doom, Project Brutality, Russian Overkill, Clusterfuck. There's a. It's called. Oh shit! What the hell is it called? It's called Clusterfuck. It's a really crazy map pack. So here we go. Starting off last, I can't believe this actually exists. Doom Pinball. Garrett's reaction is like, what?
I'm actually somewhat interested because I like pinball games.
Okay. Next one. I'm gonna put these two together. Doom RPG and RPG 2. This was a Doom game that was for the mobile. And it kind of yeah, no shit, OMB. This one kind of explores deep into like the mythology of the Doom universe in a way. And there's some
What?
And well, yeah, I like pinball. My favorite pinball game is Extreme Pinball. I love that game. I believe you gave that to me, right, Gary?
I did.
Yeah, I gotta play that one of these times. So okay, I'm back, and I smell good like cucumber and green tea. Ah, you use that kind of see, Aliyah. Okay, I'll applaud you for that because one of the biggest pluses for me is cleanliness is next to godliness. I'm a hygiene fucking nutcase. I really am. So, what's your guys' favorite Mario game? Super Mario Brothers 3. So RGB and RGB 2. There you go. Next one, TNT Evolution. TNT Evolution. This is one of the two games that came with Final Doom. Okay. Which was released in 1996, I believe, and it contained 32 level get. I want to beat your ass, boy.
What? I'm not even doing it intentionally. Okay, fine. You asked for it.
It sounds like you're giving Austin a kiss. What first topic did I miss? Oh, just Gary going over a game called Rad. That's coming out.
Austin kissing him. Jesus Christ, I don't want herpes.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. No, that's Lucas. TNT Evolution. I know Jared Ross, who's actually been playing a lot of the classic Doom games, to be honest with you.
That's good. More people in the Doom, the better. Because Doom.
You know, favorite N64 game. My personal favorite. Okay. If you ask me what's the best one, it's Ocarina of Time. My favorite is Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. That's one of my favorites.
You won't get. People won't believe what my favorite.
It's actually a classic. It's a classic.
I want people to take a guess what my favorite is because they won't believe it.
Well, we did that video along with Alex a long time ago.
And we will go over the PS1 games, and Brett, you'll be in that video.
Mm-hmm. So TNT Evolution was made by, it had a huge collab of people, and it's a mixed bag because there's some levels, you and I played it before. I don't think we ever did it on camera. There's some levels that are really good. I mean, terrific. And there's just some levels that are just long and drawn out and just boring. Oh, you McRock, you fucking parasite nut hugger. Fucking pickles. Asshole. So, yeah, TNT Evolution, it's the weakest of the classic games because, like I said, it's the level design. Like it can get kind of boring and repetitive. So, next one, Doom 64. Now, you're probably thinking, now this is not including Brutal Doom 64 or Doom 64 EX. If Brutal Doom 64 was what the fuck, Gary? Gary, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing.
No. Oh, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh shit! What are you doing? That sounds like a fucking washer and dryer turning on.
Okay, not yet.
Uh-oh!
Not Not yet.
Oh, Owen got it right. Oh no, wait. Oh no, Banjo-Kazooie. Hey Gary, Banjo-Kazooie.
That's my
Doom
favorite Nintendo 64 game.
So yeah, Doom 64. Well, the game looks great, and it kind of holds up to some extent. The problem with the game is that the levels may take you a long time because it's kind of hard to figure out where you got to go next, and you couldn't aim up or down. And this came out around the time where GoldenEye and Turok 1 and 2 were coming out on the 64. So, if I get a fart again. What are you doing, Gary?
I gotta go piss.
I'm going to put that in the table of contents. Okay, next one, Doom 3. Now, if this was the Doom 3, the BFG edition, I would put that a little bit higher because it solves a lot of the problems that the original Doom 3 had. You know, like with Doom 3, like it's a dark game. And I don't mean dark, I mean as an atmospheric and intense. I mean dark, like you can't see a goddamn thing unless you have your flashlight, but you can't hold out your flashlight and your gun at the same time, which in BFG edition, you can. But still, the game was so ahead of its time in the graphical department. It looks... My God!
Yeah, motherfucker, now you know how I feel when you interrupt me.
Read the Moo book. No. And basically, it went towards, like with Doom 3, it went towards a more horror atmospheric vibe. So, Doom 3. Next one. Now we're going to get to the best of the best. Next one, some people might be surprised I have this a little higher, but man, now this was made by the Saudi. Oh, I forgot what their names are. It was made by two brothers, Milo and man, I'm so bad with names. But it was made by these two brothers. Each did 16 maps. The Plutonia Experiment.
I remember the Plutonia Experiment.
Why are you not in sync with your camera? Milo and Otis.
What?
You're kind of off sync with your camera.
Really?
A little bit. Okay, maybe I'll catch up. Okay. So yeah, the two brothers this is the second game that came with Final Doom. And think of the Plutonia Experiment as a far more difficult challenge, 32 megawatt of Doom 2 Hell on Earth. And there's some incredible action, and it's well known for two particular levels. And it's the most infamous levels of all time. One is called Hunted, where you're in this huge labyrinth maze, and you had to find your way out, and you got Arch-Vials coming after you. Gary, you remember that, right?
As much as I hate the Arch-Vials, the worst time I had was with the Barons.
But that level Hunted, and
Yeah,
it contains
that maze level, the Arch-Vials. It was
and it contains my favorite level in all of the Doom games. Go to it.
Go to it is a lot of fun.
Map 32. It's the hardest level ever, but it's fair and it's so much fun. Labyrinth, no David Bowie. All right, next one. We're getting to the top three here. Next one. If you ask me which one's my personal favorite, I would pick this one, but I'm going objectively speaking. Doom 2 Hell on Earth. This game is what made Doom, okay? With the way more creative level design, the huge superstar cast of enemies you go up against, because Ultimate Doom or Doom 1 didn't have as many enemies. In this one, they added the Mancubus, the Arch-Vile, the Arachnotron, the fucking Revenant. He's a piece of shit. The Hell Knight, even though he was pretty much a palette swap of the Baron of Hell, but they kind of gave him a different design in Doom 3. And Doom 2 offered us one of the greatest fucking weapons of all time, the Super Shotgun.
I do enjoy that Super Shot. That's practically, by the way, folks, I don't think you've watched me play that much. My personal favorite game in the whole entire realm of Doom, it doesn't matter what it is. I've always loved Super Shotgun. Not only do I love the vibe of it, I love how much damage it does.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? It's plus some people think like it's kind of overpowered. Not really. Now it's added there for a reason. Now, if the super shotgun was an Ultimate Doom, oh, it's overpowered as fuck. It wouldn't fit with Ultimate Doom, but Doom 2 it does because of the different enemies and the because it's a lot more difficult than Ultimate Doom. Now, my second best, Doom 2016. It's been a long time. Twinkie. What did you say? Twinkie Winky? What the fuck, Necro?
What is a Twinkie? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Doom 2016. It is an awesome game. A lot of things transpired. There was a lot of differences, a lot of new enemies, common old ones.
Well,
that up within.
There were some new enemies. The Possessed, they have like different versions of those. They had a couple new weapons like the heavy machine gun and my favorite weapon in the game, the Gauss cannon.
The Gauss cannon, that motherfucker, once you power that up right, it does so much damage that's not even funny.
And also with Doom 2016, there's so much to do. You got so many power-ups. You got so much shit to find. You got tons of secrets, especially the retro ones from Doom 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
You got all the weapons to collect, and each weapon has 2 upgrades. You have to find those upgrades in order to power them up, and you got to level them up. It's just awesome.
The custom maps is another thing. Like when you complete
snap map.
The snap maps, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get tired with Doom, no, you won't get tired with that at all after if you complete. Say for example, you get a full 100%, a full actual 100% where you get like a bronze trophy, where you found every single secret,
arcade mode,
every single thing. You got the arcade mode where you can go to snap maps. You can play all different variety types of maps that are very creative, very ingenious, not only with the setup, but with different rewards, power-ups, goals. It's very creative, and plus there are a lot of maps on it that goes back to the old day. And
there's a lot of maps in Snap Map.
It brings a lot.
Speaking of Snap Map, this is like one of the most played and the most iconic one. This map pad takes like 75 minutes to complete, and it's called the Eye of Horus. It's difficult, but it's the best map pack I've ever played. And after some practice, guess what? I'm ranked when it comes to points, I'm ranked in the top 10 in the entire world on this map. I don't know if I have been over top, but last time I checked, I was rated number 7 with over 80 million points. The 7th in the entire, so I'm in the top 10 in the entire world. And my number 1, you have to pick this one as number 1. It's the one that started it all. It was the one that not only was it revolutionary in first-person shooters, but it was revolutionary in game in general. It's one of the most important games ever. The first Doom, or Ultimate Doom, was as known as when thy flesh consumed.
Yeah.
And you got I'll get to that a little bit, David. My favorite chapter and all of them, I probably have to say, is Knee Deep in the Dead, chapter 1.
Knee Deep in the Hoopla.
Because that was and that's got some of the most amazing level design in gaming history. You can thank John Romero for that, man, because he created almost all of the maps in Knee Deep in the Dead. He also created some maps in Doom 2. He created Circle of Destruction. Remember the circle level? He created Gotcha, where you see the Cyber Demon and Mastermind fight. The Abandoned Mines he created. The Living End, level 29. He created a couple other ones too. Tenements, he created that one. So yeah, John Romero is a fucking legend, dude. He really is.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't for him, yeah, and there's a lot of other well-known guys who worked on Doom too. Sandy Peterson, Sean Green, American McGee, even though, some of his maps in Thy Flesh Consumed, especially that first map, is a fucking nightmare. And many, many more. So, even Tom Hall. So, great shit. Those are the best Diet Katana. So, I kind of went a little too long on that. But go ahead, Get Bear, your turn.
It was worth talking about. All right, next thing I got.
Next, we go through the Mortal Kombat one. So go ahead.
Next list I got. Let's just say it got my interest a lot. This came out recently, last month, end of last month. Top 10 80s movies that were way ahead of their time.
Funny, because I also have an 80s topic, so go
We'll
ahead.
you know what? We'll do that one next, if so.
Okay.
All right, number 10, The Breakfast Club.
Yes, because the movie circles around 5 people with totally different personalities and how they kind of reunite as one.
Yeah. Another thing I love about the movie is that how different personalities, but they all share one thing in common. As for what it is, well, you gotta watch the movie now.
You gotta watch the movie.
Number 9, Back to the Future.
I can't believe that's... Wait, what list is this from?
This is from Screen-Rant.
That should be way fucking higher.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, next up, number 8. Come on, computer. Next up, number 8 is The Shining.
I'm surprised that's not higher.
Number 7, The Princess Bride.
Love it. That's a great movie.
Number 6, Beetlejuice. So I'm glad I mentioned Beetlejuice. Holy hell.
More like butt juice.
Beetlejuice is number 6. Number 5, Dirty Dancing.
Ahead of their time? No. I don't know what the fuck that's doing.
Number 4.
Is number 4 Gremlins?
You have this fucking movie higher than Back to the Future, higher than The Princess Bride, higher than The Shining, higher than the fucking Breakfast Club. No.
Is it Gremlins?
You have those little fruity cocksuckers higher than all these. I can't fucking stand that movie.
Oh, come on! Gizmo's so cute!
Fuck Gizmo.
Oh, he's such a cute little boo-boo.
Fuck that little cocksucker, man. him and his fucking white ass hair.
Oh, hey, my dog Gizzy has white. Where do you think my dog Gizmo got his name from? Because he looks like a Gizmo. Dude, that movie's O&B. Dude, that movie's got fucking balls, man. Like, remember that when evil gremlin goes after that one person with a chainsaw? I was like, damn.
Jose said Gary rape shirt. I hope. What? I'm not gonna rape my shirt.
Rape?
He said. Oh, he meant rip.
Oh, wait. The I and the A. Is
I am not ripping this shirt. This is my own.
No, Mary. He only rips the shirts when it's necessary.
You're telling why the fuck is Gremlins higher, dude?
Because I'll tell you why. Because I'll tell you why. Because the practical effects is second to none. It's incredible. It's a fucking great, scary Christmas movie.
It's not even fucking scary. It's laughable.
If those... Okay, I want to see that creepy motherfucker come after you with a chainsaw. Let's see what he does.
Okay.
And it's
the motherfucker. Has that motherfucker ever heard of chainsaw? Oh, I won't get a chainsaw. I'll get a goddamn lawnmower. I can fight him.
The same Peter Jackson's brain dead.
I'll fight
him. Not zombies.
You know what? Here's my fucking thought on this bullshit.
And that's how the evil gremlins were born.
All right, number 4. Oh no, fuck that movie. Number 3, The Color Purple.
Ahead of its time, I'm not sure, but one of the best films of the 80s. You goddamn right it is.
Number 2, Aliens.
Hell yes. Please, okay, if number 1 is what I think it is, I'm gonna fucking throw a goddamn.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Now, that's number 1?
Driving Miss Daisy's number 1.
No. Where's The Empire Strikes Back?
Not on here.
I'm glad Blade Runner is. If Blade Runner was number 1, I would have threw my fucking chair across the room. I swear to God.
I'm really fucking mad about Gremlins. Well, the list can go fuck itself anyway.
Okay. Now, speaking of
and Back to the Future.
You'll be hearing about Driving Miss Daisy. Where's Predator? Where's the Terminator? I can't believe that wasn't on there.
I gotta go for a walk.
Hey, Gary, come on, you get back here.
No, go fuck yourself.
No, this is an 80s topic.
Uh-huh.
Get back here. Where's the secret of Nim? That's another good one. Gary. That was the cherry on top. Gary, did you fail and broke your headset? Gary.
I gotta lay down for a bit.
Did you break your headset?
No, I didn't. I actually gotta lay down for a bit because that one really... Oh, that one knocked me off guard.
Oh my God, Mick Rock. This is like the third time he died. Okay. Here is... Would you quit your fucking farting?
Okay, I'm done.
Jesus Christ. Here... Be quiet. Now, normally I was going to do the 10, but I can only come up with 8. So I did a lot of research. Now I remember. I did a lot of research. And here are my picks are the most overrated films of the 1980s. Did you crunch that? Oh, yeah, that'd probably be the face I'd make if I saw your ass flying on top of one.
Oh my God. All right, what's number 8?
Okay, well, okay, I had these in alphabetical order except for my number 1. Okay?
Uh-huh.
What? Okay, here we go. And some of these picks, yeah, I'm going to get some hate for this. All right, here we go. But then again, whenever you do a list or something on YouTube, you're going to get hate anyways. All right, Tim Burton's Batman.
Actually, I thought the film was okay. I really thought it was an okay film. That's one of those films where I can really see some overrated.
Okay, first of all, what's the name of the... Oh, shit. What's the name who played Vicky Vale in the movie? She was so goddamn bad. She won the Oscar for LA Confidential. What the fuck is her name? Yeah, Batman Begins is so fucking... So superior over the original. But Tim Burton's Batman, now I will say this. Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Great. Michael Keaton. Kim Basinger. Fucking awful in this movie. She's garbage. All she does is fucking scream, okay? And yes, the movie looks amazing and it was ahead of its time. But when in terms of story, it's goofy and it doesn't fucking hold up. It really doesn't. Oh my God. And then Joker's the one who killed his parents. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Dumb. Yeah, Danny Elfman's his theme is really great, but Hans Zimmer's blows his out of the water. Next one, oh boy. People think this is a funny movie. I don't get it. Next one, Caddyshack.
Ooh.
I don't get what's so funny about, other than Bill Murray and Rodney Dangerfield, I don't get what's so funny about this movie.
Technically, they were the only things about it that was worth watching.
There's not really a plot to this movie. It's just there. You never heard of Caddyshack, Jordan? Oh my God. That's like one of the most popular sports movies ever. I'm sorry, I just never got the appeal for it. Okay, next one. The only reason why this movie is memorable is because of the infamous sequence with them running in slow motion and the theme song, Chariots of Fire.
Chariots of Fire. Yeah, that movie was not great.
No, it's not.
That movie was not good.
And that one over... Okay, that was what, 1981?
Yeah, I believe so.
Happy Gilmore's best golf movie. You get the fuck out of here.
No, I was thinking that's a different one. I was gonna say Groundhog Day, but that's not golf.
No, Groundhog Day is a terrific movie.
Okay,
oh God, it came out in 1981. Did it beat out? No, Gandhi beat out E.T. I think this movie beat out Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is bullshit.
I was not a fan of Gandhi.
Hey, Jay Vaders, if you're out there, I agree with you 100%. Driving Miss Daisy.
I haven't seen that one.
I will say this: Morgan Freeman's terrific, and so is I forgot who's also Dan Aykroyd, who plays a serious role. However, best picture of the year? Fuck no.
What's next?
Hell no. Romy loves Adam Sandler. Yep, if he fucking disappeared. Next one, Gandhi. Now,
I do find Gandhi to be overrated.
I will say this though, Sir Ben Kingsley, that was his award, dude.
He was.
as Gandhi is a monumental fucking performance.
He not only looked, but he didn't look the part. He was the
He
part.
was the part.
The problem with the movie, it was way too fucking long.
Yeah.
Way too long.
And this one over E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Next one. This has a 60% rating on Rotten Tomato, and it won Best Picture. How?
The numbers just don't add up right with something like that.
This won Best Picture, yet Back to the Future wasn't even nominated.
Biasness.
Next one is Out of Africa. This was nominated for like 10, 11 Oscars.
I don't get it.
Oh my God. Next one. Okay. Another one that's going to get me hate. This movie is ahead of its time in terms of its visual appeal, and it was unlike anything we've seen before, but in terms of its story, it gets pretty boring. It's kind of dull. Tron.
I have not seen Tron.
Yes, there are some magnificent sequences, especially the bike scene. It's incredible. However, it overstays its welcome. And now, my overall... No, The Color Purple was nominated for 10, 11 awards. Not one Oscar.
Color Purple should have gotten it, man, because that movie was just magnificent in its own.
I agree, Owen. Akira did bikes better. Now for my most overrated film of the 1980s. Jesus.
I already know what it is. So.
It's fucking Blade Runner. One of the most boring, dull, lifeless fuck. The only great thing I can say about this movie is Rutger Hauer. He was incredible in this movie. He was the best thing about it. He was an awesome villain. Everything else fucking sucks. I do not see the appeal of this movie. Yes, it looks magnificent. Yes, it was ahead of its time in terms of visual appeal and that cyberpunk theme. But god damn, this movie was fucking boring as shit. And okay, but here's the thing though. Now this will lead to my next topic. Out of all the films that I researched,
some feedback.
Okay, hold on. Is Gary dead? No, his asshole hurts. I don't know. Oh fuck! Don't get me fucking started on 2049. Jesus Christ. Now, here's the thing though. This is the 1980s. Okay. I only have 8 movies. Can you still hear me, Gary? Gary. Maybe not. I only have 8 movies, okay, on my overrated list of the 1980s. And then I go to the 2010s. I have 91 films listed. 8 films in 1980, 91 in the 2010s. What seems to be the problem here? It's fucking crazy. Because those pretentious bullshit... Uh-oh. Hey, Gary. I think he's going to exit and sign back in because of his audio wasn't working right. In terms of the films that were released in the 1980s, they were creative, they were stylish, they were memorable. Yeah, you know, Gary would be coming back. And then we get to the 2010s. Oh,
there we go.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just right. Now,
Yeah, weren't acting up for some reason, so I had to leave and come back in.
Understood. So yeah, I only have 8 films listed in 1980s. I have 91 films listed in the 2010s. Why? Because okay, look at the films back then that were hugely praised. Okay, and now these days it's nothing but fucking like the only films that can be nominated for Oscars now, for the most part, is if it fits their agenda. And anything that involves, you know, the LGBT community, to films about race, Roboto. Am I sound like a robot?
You sound all right.
Okay. To fucking Oscar bait up the ass, to pretentious bullshit our house films. I'm never gonna stop calling him that. And ridiculous politics and all that other bullshit. What the fuck is the problem here? You see what I'm saying? Like, if I had to go, like, I'll go and go to my overrated list because I have like so fucking many of them. Let me see here if I can find this new. Okay, let me. Oh god damn it!
What did you do?
Oh, I spelled that wrong. No fucking wonder. I'm such a retard.
You suck.
I know it.
Okay,
here we.
I'm laying up to bed.
No, you're not going to bed.
I go night night.
Get off the fucking bed.
No.
Get off the bed.
No.
Get off the goddamn bed, you lazy bastard.
No.
You prick.
I like my bed.
Because it makes the Academy seem classy. Yeah. Check out their fucking check out their ratings. Because the past 2 years were the number 1 and number 2 worst rated show in the Oscars history. In history. What does that tell you? And I did a post a while ago where, oh yeah, remember back then there were movies that were making a lot of money that were getting nominated for Best Picture. Now these days, hardly any. Aside from Black Panther, that was like the biggest film that was oh fuck Jimmy Kimmel. He's such a hypocritical piece of shit, dude. He's gonna go all fucking liberal, lefty, you know, snowflake bullshit. But people forgot he was on the Man Show doing some, you know, edgy shit. So fuck Jimmy Kimmel, dude. Garrett, get off the bed.
No.
You know, I'll push you off the goddamn bed, you lazy prick.
No.
Get off the bed.
No.
Oh yeah, Boss Babe, thank you. Boss, yeah, look at these Oscars now. Boss Baby gets nominated over Lego Batman movie. Fucking Steve Carell with his goddamn chili pepper for her nose gets nominated over Jake Gyllenhaal. First Man Bear Pig, a film that's not a visual effects film, wins visual effects over Avengers Infinity War and Ready Player One. I'm still not letting that go. Fuck you, film twats. Aliyah says, hey, don't make me get my belt and spank you, Gary.
Oh, please do. Please do. I'll like that. I really would.
Thank you, Barabos. Brave winning over Wreck-It Ralph. That's some Disney bullshit right there. Yeah, the Lego movie not being nominated because it had like a little sequence that was live action, even though it played a significant aspect to the plot. Fuck you, Oscars. You out of touch, dumb old fucks. I will never stop calling you that. I will never support you. Shut the fuck up, you lazy prick.
It's comfy.
And then nominated First Man over Aquaman. Yeah, Aquaman wasn't even nominated for visual effects. These people, remember, the average age of Academy Award member is between 60 to 70 years old. The average. No wonder there's a diaper changing and dispenser in the bathroom for those stupid old cocksuckers. All right. Well, Big Hero 6 was an amazing movie. Is Gary reacting to the opening shot and Lost in Translation? Maybe, because I'm bored with him. Oh, hold on a second. bubble bubbly. Boingo boingo.
I'll play that game too.
I'm waiting for Gary to break his bed. So yeah, it just shows you. Okay, let's go. I want to go over these Disney things. Believe it or not, when I read these, I was at a loss for fucking words. Disney needs to fucking stop with their bullshit. Gary, you might want to hear this.
You know, speaking of hearing something, there was a reason why I was laying on my bed.
Why? Oh, I know what you're. That sounds like a machine gun.
That's not that. Okay, that is not fucking.
Yeah, that's some liquidy.
All right, I'll listen in for my toilet, dude.
Okay, folks, Disney.
Oh, there we go.
He fucking shot out a squeaker. Disney is planning on rebooting so many fucking. Hey, Gary, rebooting is planning on rebooting so many fucking movies that it's not even funny. First of all, the Home Alone. You probably heard about that. And then I heard about these two, and I couldn't believe this is true. One is they're rebooting Predator.
Why? No fucking point, dude.
And they're also rebooting the Die Hard series.
Why? Why?
What? Disney, don't you have any fucking original ideas? You know why I love Pete Docter? Because not only is he a brilliant mastermind, he comes out with original shit. Just like one of my most anticipated films of next year, Soul. And the other Pixar movie that's original. At least Pixar's going back to their original roots. What the fuck, dude? This is ridiculous. I fuck the next generation. It's like I said before. You know why the 80s were so great? Because they had a lot of originality and cleverness, and they still hold up to this day.
Hey, fucking man.
Fucking bullshit, dude. Okay. Hey, Gary, what other topics do you have?
I keep telling you folks that why do you think I love the 80s film so much and why I go over that particular one? It's because of that fucking statement alone.
It's just goddamn ridiculous.
I got the Teen Choice Awards, and I'm probably gonna be on the toilet for quite a while. So,
oh my god, really, dude?
Tell you what, do your review, Ma. Then we'll do the Teen Choice.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a couple other reviews. However, okay, folks, you guys have been waiting for this for a while. I'm gonna break out the fucking candlestick and beat this goddamn movie to no end because, folks, aside from the beach bum ass, not since The House That Jack Goff Built have I seen a movie that fucking pissed me off so bad. This movie irritated me. It had me just fumigating to where I was going to act like the Kool-Aid man and just bust through that fucking door. I'm talking about the movie Ma. This is one of the worst thrillers I have ever seen in my entire fucking life. How this movie has a 54% rating is fucking absurd. Okay. First of all, you're probably wondering what the movie is about. It focuses on this new girl. I'm going to call her fucking Bella minus 2.0 because she reminds me of Bella with her stupid ass mannerisms and her big old bug eyes like they're ready to pop out of the fucking screen at you. No, he ain't jacking off. If he was, I would tell, trust me. How would I know that? Let's just say I know Gary better than most people. So, yeah. And This movie is about she meets these group of high school students. I'm gonna call them the YDFs, the young dumb fucks. Okay, so the young dumb fucks. They meet this new girl, and what is the first? Excuse me. And what is the first thing that the lady, the blonde haired chick, says to the new girl? No joke. This is what she says. Which, by the way, an argument can be made that this is the worst screenplay of the year. Oh, God. She goes, yeah, this is the first thing a female would say to another female student in class. She goes, wow, you do have a nice ass. Oh, I'm not lesbian or anything. Who the fuck says that? And then magically she gets, hold on a second. Yeah, okay, and there's more bullshit she says. Like, then she starts becoming friends with them. And how did it get involved with Octavia Spencer? Well, they're outside of a convenience store, and they have one of the people in their group, from the van, goes out to the front of the convenience store with a piece of paper that tells them what type of beer to buy and money. So they can make adults buy these 16 to 17-year-old high school students fucking alcohol. Are you fucking stupid? And we get this one line. We get a couple lines. Now, this blonde chick was smoking something, and she offers it to the new girl, right? And she's like, no, I'm good. And this is what she says word for word. She goes, come on, you're in high school. You can smoke as much as you want until you're 25 and then quit, and nothing bad would happen. Who? This is from the director of Get On Up and The Help. What the fuck happened? You ran into a brick wall. Dude, this is worse than awful. Wait, hold on a second. Gary, what are you doing? Hey, Gary! Fucking butthole. Okay. How they involve Octavia Spencer? Basically, oh, yes. Hold on a minute. Here's what I have to think about Gary's bullshit. Here. Okay. And then Octavia Spencer is walking her dog, and she ends up interacting with the new girl who was told by their friends to go and, hold up a sign and, try to get arrested. Why? They replaced one of the guys who was, he was black. And this is what he says when everyone keeps turning him down. He goes, yo, this shit's racist out here. How about fuck you? Why? You gotta fucking know better about getting adults to go to fucking jail for certain stupid acts. Folks, do you like Finding Emo or Dora? Finding Emo, easily. Folks, these are some of the stupidest fucking teenagers I have ever seen in my life. These people, Finding Nemo. Emo? That'd be a different movie. And they meet Octavia Spencer. She realizes, she's like, oh, a guy sitting in a woman's job. A guy sending a woman to do the job for you, huh? And then she helps them out, and then she becomes connected with them and too much of a friend, even though they know nothing about this individual. And then they end up partying in her house and whatnot. I'm going to go over my shit, and I'm going to go over some of the fucking lines of dialogue, okay? First of all, there is no positives to this movie. All the motivation. Okay, first of all, this movie is awful, demeaning, stupid dialogue. How or why anyone would say such stupid, absurd bullshit is beyond me. The premise makes absolutely no sense. Why would you allow yourself to go to this random stranger's house you know little to nothing about, out in the middle of fucking bumfuck nowhere, and party all night and early morning in their basement? I'm like, where are the parents in this? Who fucking does this? And then people are praising Octavia Spencer's performance in this movie. I don't get it. Her performance is literally on par with Aaron Taylor Johnson's performance from Nocturnal Assholes. It is a fucking live-action cartoon. It's a joke. Am I supposed to take this shit seriously? Octavia, this is her worst performance I've ever seen her in. It's that fucking awful. It's like on par with her and with Aaron Taylor Johnson and Matt Dillon from The House That Jack Off Built. It's that bad. Also, there is no logic or common sense with any character, plot point, or motivation. None of this bullshit would ever happen if these young dumb fucks didn't let this shit, because they let this shit happen to them in the first place because they have no fucking common sense in their goddamn brains. And they let Octavia Spencer like get involved in all these kids' lives, have their phone numbers and everything, even stalking at them in high school. Like, okay, before they even knew Octavia Spencer's, they call her Ma. There's a sequence when they're in the basement, and Octavia and one of the high school guys has like a crush on Octavia Spencer, thinks he can, get with her, even though he's 16, 17 years old. Fucking idiot. So Octavia Spencer pulls out this goddamn revolver, points it at this high school kid, and she threatens to go strip down to your bare ass or I'll blow your fucking brains out. Okay? And basically, he gets down, he's like shaking, he's scared to death, and all the other friends are on the couch just mortified. And then she's like, nah, I'm just kidding you. This gun don't even work. Here, you want to try it out? Yeah, let's go back to our house and party after that situation. This is fucking garbage. This is... Wait, hold up a second. God damn you prick. You have to do that when I'm in the middle of a fucking rant. McRock, you butthole. No shit. Oh, dude, it gets worse. It gets way fucking worse.
Oh, I don't think worse is the right word to describe right now. Holy shit, literally.
Dude, and also, the first half, all the first half is showing the young dumb fucks just partying, getting high, and getting drunk. That's pretty much most of the first half of this movie.
Oh
sorry, God. This shit, yeah, Mick Rock. This shit is not entertaining.
Oh, don't remind me of shit, man.
It's tiresome, it's stupid. It's a fucking chore to get through. And then you have the final act of this movie, which literally becomes fucking torture porn. I shit you not. And yeah, it's picturally showing Ma torturing these 16, 17-year-old high school students. Why? Oh, because they had nothing to do with Ma's motivation. Oh, and speaking of her motivation, why she's a crazy bitch, is one of the most irrational, preposterous, dumbest fucking things I think I've ever seen in recent memory.
I did go poop.
You're welcome. Did you wipe like a big boy?
I wiped like big boy.
Good for you.
I asked for you baby wipe.
And then, oh yeah, and since it's Jason fucking Bumhouse Entertainment, you got the laziest, weakest, cheap-ass, pointless, awful jump scares. It's so bad. And then you have the ending, which tries so hard to be Halloween, but it just fails so bad. And there's a couple sequences in this movie that cross the fucking line with me, especially this one scene where, I'm not joking you, like, Ma has one of these older, one of the parents, the dads, I'm not going to say who, tied up, and she threatened to cut his dick off. And she was about to, too. And then she does something to an innocent pet, to a dog. I'm like, I almost walked out. I was that fucking mad. I was like, you want a great stalker thriller? Watch Misery. Rob Reiner's or Dora Edgerton's The Gift. Okay? This is stupid, idiotic, nonsensical, irrational, deplorable, fucking preposterous bullshit, just like illogical piece of shit trash. Oh, and let's go over some of the dialogue, shall we?
Oops, all berries.
Oh yeah, remember that guy goes, man, this shit's racist here. Yeah, it's racist to do something illegal for an individual only because he's black. Fuck off. And oh yeah, and then you have the mother, the main character who's talking to the mother, right? Who is such a mother. I didn't mind her first, but then she becomes an evil. And every character in this movie is an unlikable piece of shit. Either an unlikable piece of shit, a useless character, or a naive dumbass, or all the above. Now, this is what she says towards her mother, because her mother's busting her ass, you know, trying to put a roof over this child's head. And she goes, and the daughter says, why should I wait around for you when you're at work all day? How is that fair? Fuck you, you little bitch ass brat. And you know what she says later on? She goes, I know you're working hard and someone's got to pay the bills. Oh, you fucking hypocritical asswipe. Oh, and here's some of the messages of this movie. And this is a line that Ma said word for word. And I'm not joking you. I'm just like, this movie can go fuck itself. Men are dogs. They only want one thing, and I don't want this... and I don't want you to mess your life with a baby. That's what she says to the main character. Let me repeat that. Men are dogs. They only want one thing, and you don't want to mess your life up with a baby. Fuck you. And then there's a character, a side character. Okay, she goes to these parties. She pretends to be passed out so she won't get in trouble when she comes home because her father is a pastor. Who the fuck does that? What's the point of showing up to a fucking party then? This screenplay of this movie is just awful. And then we have a sequence where Ma tries to win the young dumb fucks over because they're young dumb fucks, where she convinces all of them that she has cancer. It's like they pulled the identity theft effect in this. And one of the kids says this line. And he says this. I know you can beat this, Ma. My grandpa did it, and he's a fucking pussy. I am not joking. That is worth. How does this have a 54% rating? Someone explain this to me. And then we got the flashbacks as to what motivates her, because something happened to her in high school. On what fucking universe would this actually happen? Hey, Patrick Willems. Yeah, logic. A film needs more logic. If logic doesn't matter in a fucking movie, then your movie is fucking stupid. Oh my God, Mick Rock, Your Funeral. This movie is pathetic. There is not one single redeeming aspect to this movie. All the performances are either tripe, over the top, cartoonish, or awful as fuck. There's no likable characters. The motivation is garbage. Big fat motherfucking F. You're going to see this on my top 5 worst films of the year easily. This movie's fucking pathetic. I don't get how people thought this was good. This is bullshit. And I asked people who actually thought this was good to try to tell me, and they never gave me a decent reply. Fucking awful. And Octavia, you're better than this. Yeah, this movie can go fucking burn in hell. Everybody involved with this movie, fuck. I want to give this a big motherfucking fuck you to the writers, especially. Okay, Gary, it's your turn. Gary.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted.
What were you doing?
Nothing.
What do you got?
Nothing.
Nothing. No, what are you doing, you ass crack?
You don't even know. You don't even know.
You better pray I don't fucking fart again.
Let's just say I was looking at something.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Yeah, I can fart too.
Well, okay, Dora. Okay, I could kind of go over those. Actually, I'll do it after Gary.
The thing is, folks, I really don't want this to go on to being a long episode because
It's only an hour and a half. We're only an hour and a half in.
That's okay. There's not really much to go over left. Let's go over the Teen Choice Awards.
I have not looked these up. I have no idea. Thanks to Ben Wilner for this and Count Victor for sacrificing themselves to see this shit.
We're not going over the TV because TV is not important.
Fuck TV.
We're not going over television. And let me at least scroll through a little bit. I'm not going over music because, well, I don't know any of these fucking cocksuckers. So there's that. All right, let's go over movies, shall we? So we're going to start from the bottom and work our way to the top. All right, here we go. Starting off with Choice Summer Movie Actress. You got your nominations of Jennifer Aniston for Murder Mystery, Selena Gomez for The Dead Don't Die, Zendaya for Spider-Man Far From Home.
Zendaya? Is that how you pronounce her name? Yeah, she plays
Mindy Kaling, Late Night, Maya Mitchell, Last Summer, and Yara Shahidi for The Sun Is Also a Star. The winner for this one was Zendaya for Spider-Man Far From Home.
I still need to see Spider-Man, Toy Story 4, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I need to see those 3 films. Still,
right.
so.
Choice Summer Movie Actor. KJ Apa for The Last Summer. Corey Argomanis for Ma.
Fuck you.
Tom Holland for Spider-Man Far From Home.
Hell yeah, he's the best Spider-Man.
Charles Melton for The Summer Is Also a Star. Himesh Patel for Yesterday. Adam Sandler for Murder Mystery.
Fuck you.
The winner for this one is Tom Holland for Spider-Man Far From Home.
I don't mind that. I don't want Adam Sandler fucking winning that shit.
All right. Choice Summer Movie. Late Night. Murder Mystery. Spider-Man Far From Home. The Last Summer. Toy Story 4 and Yesterday.
Where the fuck is Avengers Endgame? Where's John Wick?
The winner for Choice Summer Movie is Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay.
All right.
I still need to see that. So.
Choice Movie Villain. Johnny Depp for Fantastic Beasts.
Fuck off. Ooh, he's garbage.
Josh Brolin for Avengers Endgame.
Hell yes.
Jude Law for Captain Marvel.
Who's not bad.
Mark Strong for Shazam.
Hell yeah. I love Mark Strong. He was an awesome villain.
Marwan Kenzari for Aladdin. And Patrick Wilson
for Jafar? He's one of the worst villains of the year. He was awful.
And last, Patrick Wilson for Aquaman. The winner for this one is Josh Brolin for Avengers Endgame.
Hell yes. And right, him or Mark Strong, one, perfect.
All right.
So far, these awards are not bad, but I think we're expecting the worst.
All right. Choice Comedy Movie Actress. Phone's ringing. Not for me. There's two people. Aquafina and Constance.
Oh, Constance Wu and Aquafina for Crazy Rich Asians. Constance. Yes, how can I help you? How can I help you?
Constance Wu for Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah. Constance. Woo!
Laura Monaro for The Perfect Date. Marashi Martin for Little.
Really?
Rebel Wilson for Isn't It Romantic? And Tiffany Haddish for Night School. The winner for this one is Laura Marano for The Perfect Date.
Never seen it. But fucking Tiffany Haddish for Night School? Nightmare School, more like it.
I don't know. Troy Comedy Movie Actor.
Hey, Mick Rock, if you're gonna do the when you know how he does like the highlights, yeah, I'm gonna say Constance, and then right after I say Constance, you just go, you'll put like a clip of Ric Flair going, Constance, Woo! I would laugh. Oh, it's a Netflix movie. No wonder I haven't fucking heard of it. Next one.
Short comedy movie actor. Henry Golding, Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay. You're Arch-Nemesis. Who do you hate more, him or the Baron of Hell? Oh, he's got some nice abs on him. God damn it! Oh, she gets the pinch, that nice little ass kick of Constance Wool. Gary, what the fuck is your wrong? Gary, don't smack the table. I don't want you. He is quite handsome.
One more fucking word from now. One more fucking word from you.
Monkey. Oh yeah, gorilla. What's wrong, Gary? Thank you, Aliyah. Babu. Corn dog. Hey, Gary, where'd you go? Oh god. Okay, Gary, go ahead. What's the next one?
Henry Golding for Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah. No, my mom need. No, look, Gary. See, look, I still got it on. My mom's right here.
Kevin Hart for Night School.
Oh, give me a fucking break.
Liam had.
Where you going? Oh my god, Lucas has a little brother. It's you with your fucking penguin wobbling ass. Grapefruit. Get back over here. That sounds like the burst shotgun. Oh, the triple fire. You know what's funny about that attachment? It's okay at first, but once you get the super shotgun, I want to say it's kind of pointless, but there's no reason to. Just stick with the grenade attachment, because when you power that all the way up, that grenade shotgun is incredible, and it's so good. It's like one of the top 5 best ones. Hey Gary, where'd you go?
No, fuck.
Get over here, you fucking wiener.
I gotta put my milk away.
Well, put it away.
I'll do it later.
Hey Gary, you look like milk with that shirt. You probably age like it too.
You know what?
I think this is the highlight of the night.
That will burn my ass. That will burn my ass a little bit.
Why does your boxers look like fucking wallpaper for a kitchen? Okay, as you work, go ahead.
Kevin Hart for Night School.
Oh my god, he plays the same fucking character.
Liam Neeson, Isn't It Romantic? Mark Wahlberg for Instant Family.
Instant Family is overrated. I don't get it.
Noah Noah Centineo for The Perfect Date and Ryan Reynolds for Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
He was great in that movie.
The winner is Noah Centineo for The Perfect Date.
See, that's a Netflix. I don't get. Wait, Gary's twerking? No, that's one of the rules. We don't allow twerking unless you're a hot chick.
Nah. Next up.
Or Lucas.
Next up. Choice comment.
Quit the fucking farting! That's what you get, Gary. You fucking shit yourself and you have to change your goddamn motherfucking boxers. He fucking shout out pushy mushy you. Hey, oh, it was a false alarm.
Well, it was
You gassy cock shit.
Coffee.
Long John.
Anyways, choice comedy movie. You got Crazy Rich Asians, Instant Family, Isn't It Romantic, Little, Pokemon Detective Pikachu, and The Perfect Date. The winner for choice comedy movie is Crazy Rich Asians.
Good. I'm very happy. That's a damn good movie.
Next up, choice drama movie actress.
Oh no.
Amanda Steinberg for The Hate U Give. Chrissy Metz for Breakthrough. Haley Lou Richardson. Okay, it spells Lou, L-U. Let me see what Haley Lou Richardson looks like.
Oh no, you desperate, gullible little fucker.
Let me see what she looks like. Okay, she's not attractive. Fuck her. Joseph Langford for After. Lady Gaga.
Oh no!
Josephine Langhorne for After. Lady Gaga for Star Is Born.
That's the rightful winner.
Lana Condor to All the Boys I've loved.
Klondike?
Lana Condor. Let me see what she looks like.
What, Concorde? Concorde? That was an airplane that used to travel overseas.
Ooh, Lana Condor.
God damn. Wait, Lana Corn Dog?
Corn
Corn dog.
She's my age too, even better.
She wants to nibble on your corn dog.
I'll nibble on her.
Oh my god.
I like this ass.
Oh my god. Come on!
The winner is Josephine Langford for After.
Oh Jesus! You gotta be fucking kidding!
I'm not bullshitting you.
Don't tell me fucking After is winning most of this shit. If that does,
I don't know. We'll see.
Fuck!
Next up, choice drama movie actor.
Oh no.
Bradley Cooper, Star Is Born. Cole Sprouse, 5 Feet Apart. Hero Chinese Tiffin for After.
Oh no!
Noah Centineo for To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, and Taron Egerton for Rocket Man.
Him, Bradley Cooper.
The winner is Hero Chinese Tiffin for After.
Ah! You know what? No. Here's what I gotta fucking say. Here's what I gotta say. That's what you get, movie. You get my fucking nasty fucking air hole farts. Fucking assholes. That goes all to you, teeny bopping bitches.
Oh no.
Thank you. I applaud that one. You teeny bopper bitches. Yeah, T-double-B. Teeny bopper bitches.
Bopper?
Yeah, titty bop.
Choice drama movie. We got After.
Oh my god, if fucking After wins this, I'm gonna lose it.
So choice drama movie. We have After, Bohemian Rhapsody, Breakthrough, 5 Feet Apart, The Hate U Give, and To All the Boys I've Loved. The winner is After.
Ah! Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me! Shit! Yes, R&B. Oh, hold on! No! You know what, you motherfuckers, you mother... Oh! Shit! Oh, shit!
Oh my God! Ow!
Jesus! God almighty!
Oh my God!
Did you see what that movie made me do?
Woo!
Did you see what that movie made me do? God damn it!
Woo!
Oh God! Fucking dude, I'm not kidding, dude. I farted so hard that I fucking shat out a log.
You want to know what the other funny factor is? I had a shit too.
You fucking pooped yourself
I'm
too.
not fucking funny. Ask the people in the fucking chat. As soon as you left, 5 seconds later, I farted and I ran to the toilet too. Ask the fucking people. It was a long fucking silence for a good 10 minutes.
Wait, it's been quiet for 10 minutes?
I don't know how long, but it was quiet for.
I farted so hard, like it didn't hit my underwear, and I'm like, oh, dude, it was like a goddamn Mount Vesuvius blast, and I haul ass. This episode is ass-tastic.
Next up, choice sci-fi fantasy movie.
Say that again, Gary.
Choice sci-fi fantasy movie. Amber Heard for Aquaman. Emily Blunt for Mary Poppins.
Fuck you, Amber Heard. You're a piece of shit human being.
Catherine Waterston for Grindelwald. Keira Knightley for the Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
What?
Naomi Scott for Aladdin. And Sophia.
She better fucking win.
Sophia Turner for Dark Phoenix. And the winner is.
Is that the drum roll?
Ooh. Naomi Scott for Aladdin.
Rightfully so. No, Amber Heard, dude, she is a piece of shit. You should have saw what she did to Johnny Depp. Like, I feel so bad for Johnny Depp. Like, Amber Heard is like a despicable human being.
All right, next up, choice sci-fi fantasy movie actor. We got James McAvoy for Dark Phoenix, Jason Momoa for Aquaman, Lin-Manuel Miranda for Mary Poppins Returns,
Mary Poppins!
Mina Massoud for Aladdin, Will Smith for Aladdin, and Zachary Levi for Shazam. The winner is Will Smith for Aladdin.
Okay, I liked him as a genie. I really did. However, that was Zachary Levi's award.
Oh, yeah. Next up, choice sci-fi fantasy movie. Aladdin, Aquaman, Dark Phoenix, Grimes of Grindelwald, Mary Poppins Returns, and Shazam. The winner is Aladdin.
Fucking real. Okay, Aladdin over. First of all, Shazam and Dark Phoenix aren't sci-fi. They're superhero.
Falls under fantasy. Next up,
fantasy. Okay.
choice action movie actress. Scarlett Johansson for Avengers Endgame.
Great pick.
Brie Larson for Captain Marvel and Endgame. Evangeline Lilly for Ant-Man and the Wasp. Haley Steinfeld for Bumblebee. Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana.
Whatever the hell the bitch's name is.
Hey, I love her. I think she's an awesome actress.
And Tessa Thompson for Men in Black International.
Tessa Thompson, I like her, but I hated that movie.
Scarlett Johansson for Avengers.
That's probably the best performance she's ever given in the MCU. She was so good in that movie.
Right,
so underappreciated.
Choice action movie star. John Cena for Bumblebee.
Fuck off. Fuckboy Buckethead.
Chris Evans for Avengers Endgame. Robert Downey Jr. for Avengers Endgame.
That is
Chris Hemsworth, Avengers Endgame, Men in Black International. Samuel Jackson for Captain Marvel.
God, fucking no more. Ah! My stomach's already bubbling up again. God damn it, you're stressing me out. Oh my God! Be quiet. Apple juice! Hey everybody, Fruit Loop Dingoes, fucking Rainbow Retard, John Cena! You like my propeller hat? It's going squiggity wiggity wobbity boo! You know why I got these stinky fingers? You know, because I'm fingering Vince McMahon's butthole and I'm so always blown. I'm like, and the fucking stench is so bad it makes the propellers on this thing. It goes all flippity floppity squiggity wiggity wobbity boo rubber like, you know. He goes, hey, here you go. I got this from Balloon Boy, Friday Nights at Freddy's 2. Catch if you can. I sell that for $10.99 on the WWE shop. 16-time champion. Fucking asshole. I like his orange juice.
Ooh. So okay. Anyways, next up, I'll pull Rod for Ant-Man and the Wasp and Avengers Endgame. The winner goes to Robert Downey Jr. for Endgame.
I hope he gets fucking nominated. Even the Russo brothers.
And choice action movie: Ant-Man and the Wasp, Avengers Endgame, Bumblebee, Captain Marvel, Men in Black International, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The winner for this one goes to Avengers Endgame. So that's that. That's all my topics. So I'm not going over the rest, just the movies, because that was the only important thing.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let me. Okay. Dora the I'm just gonna go over this real quick. Dora the Explorer isn't nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Isabella. Like I said, forgive me, folks, because I just got done taking that log out of my butthole that almost hit my.
Oh, you'll be okay.
Well, fuck the Oscars, Adam. I don't give two shits because they're a fucking joke. They're a fucking joke. They've been a joke since 2004. Or no, 2005. It's really fucking pathetic. It's the dumb old. There's reasons why I call them the DOFs, and then there's a lot of reasons why a lot of people have used that term that I created because they are dumb old fucks, both figuratively and literally.
Okay.
I mean, nothing's better than Endgame this year. Nothing will be. Nothing can match the fucking cinematic achievement that film produced. Not fucking book smart. Don't get me fucking started on that goddamn shit.
You're fucking serious to me, Mickey? You really had to send me.
What did he send you?
He sent me a fucking pickle themed dildo. Okay, that's fucking funny.
But yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That is.
You think the Lighthouse would be better? Get out of here.
All right. Anyways, that's all my shit. Now, Dora in the Lost City.
Yeah, Dora in the Lost City of Gold. It was nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. However, is it a good movie? No, not really. First of all, the CGI can use some work, and you got Eugenio Derbez and Alexandro and Nicholas Coombe. I pronounce his last name as Randy. They're the two worst fucking characters in the movie. And when it comes to their adventures, there's no real sense of danger because, with a kid's film, there's nothing hugely at risk to put the characters, in harm's way. And that takes it out of the way. It's a predictable plot. When the adventure starts, you know where it's going to go. Jokes, some of the jokes fall flat, but it's like I said, no, there's a movie called, there's a movie called The Lighthouse, Aliyah. They're talking about a movie that's coming out. Oh my God, the twist in this film, I predicted it. The character gave it away. He gave it away, literally, in the movie. However, Isabella Moner as Dora is outstanding. Boots the Monkey is fucking hilarious, and the first act is the best portion. So overall, fucking Boots! It's Boots the Monkey!
Boots.
So 2 out of 5. And then I saw Anna. Oh my God, you thought an M. Night Shyamalan movie had fucking ridiculous twists and turns and shit. Go see the movie Anna from the director of Leon the Professional, ladies and gentlemen. I will say this, the main lead is really good. I forgot, it's this Russian actress. Yeah, swiping, no swiping. Yeah, his CGI could use some work. Overall, it's not as awful as I thought it was going to be, but it's not good either. It went on for way too long. It's like almost 2 hours long, and it felt like it never was going to end. Some parts were kind of ridiculous at times, but what helps sells it is the main lead. So overall, 2.5 out of 5, give or take. So, okay, now let's talk about the wonderful words of wisdom from Patrick Willems. Folks, he has done some videos that just question humanity. The Dora, that's in the first half, or the first act of the movie, because the first act of the movie was actually the strongest aspect of the film. And then it becomes this Indiana Jones, Uncharted wannabe. I would have fucking laughed when he fell backwards and he missed the bed. I would have died. Did you notice how he almost missed it? Okay. Patrick Willems, he did some videos, and some of the things he says just like, yeah, may he rest in peace, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I took a lot of notes, and this is word for word what this motherfucker said. There's a reason why I call him the hipster douche, because he's an asshole. Pure and simple. Okay. All right. This is what he says when it comes to film criticism. He goes, for a while now, I've been noticing. Now, remember, this is word for word. For a while now, I've been noticing some things that kind of troubled me, and I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong unless you're actually wrong about indisputable facts. Now, you notice how he's not going to say that you're wrong, yet. Here's what he said in another video. Again, if you think this is a plot hole or you're just annoyed because of the logic here in this movies, then you're watching movies wrong. I know it's impossible to watch movies wrong, but you're watching movies wrong. How about fuck you, you hypocritical douche? Okay? We've been live for David, I see it right here. I know. Okay, and then this is what he says here. Quick disclaimer. In this video, I'm referring to critics specifically as the people who regularly review new movies. And then he has in parentheses, in big capitalized letters, not video essayists. Because he's always like throwing YouTube film critics under the bus. And then he says this. I did a survey on Twitter where I asked people who their favorite critics are, and I was kind of shocked at the answers. Probably more than half the critics mentioned are YouTube film critics, and a lot of people said they don't follow any critics who write traditional written reviews, and this really concerns me. Why? Why the fuck do you care what people read or what they go to? Seriously, really? And he goes, this for me is the problem with most YouTube film critics. They're predominantly straight white males in their mid-20s, and I find their reviews to be pretty shallow. Wow. You condescending bitch. Yeah, he thinks that YouTube film critics are straight white males in their mid-20s and who are really shallow. Oh, speaking of SJW, he comes off like that. Hold on a second. And he says this. I don't think a critic needs to work for a major publication. God damn it. As I was. I don't think a critic needs to work for a major publication for their opinion to matter, but the qualification for most YouTube critics seems to be having seen The Dark Knight at least 5 times in theaters. And to be fair, I did too. What are you yawning about?
Nothing.
Asshole. Okay, and this is what he says. This to me is the difference between most YouTube film critics and the best traditional. I don't follow traditional film critics because I don't go by how they review movies. And most of them, they just like their fucking goddamn Oscar bait bullshit films. Peter Travers and all of them. It's like last year, like most of these traditional critics didn't even have fucking Avengers Infinity War on their list. And I'm like, why? I don't fucking get it. He goes, to me, this is the difference between and traditional. The ones on YouTube tend to offer the viewer's own perspective back to them, but the really good ones offer more. See, there you go. He's just saying like, oh, the ones on YouTube aren't really good. And he goes, I want to read critics who really know their shit, whose opinions, whether I agree with them or not, are educated and come off from a real understanding of how film works. What's the point of listening to a critic if you don't like what he has to say? He goes, he sounds like a fucking hipster. With film criticism, I think it's essential to read perspectives different from your own. To a certain matter, yes. And then he says this, that ruins it. If you're a 20-something white dude and only watch reviews by 20-something white dude critics, you're not going to learn much. Once again, condescending asshole.
So I guess little old me is a piece of shit, I see. Okay.
Yeah, he's like the piece of shit that came out of my fucking butt. Oh, no, he is. He's like a pretentious douche. So, and he says this, and then he's teaching us about Rotten Tomatoes. He goes, Rotten Tomatoes is not a group of people who give movie grades. It doesn't review movies. It has no opinions of its own. Really? Rotten Tomatoes is a site where it gathers all of the mainstream film critics in America or the domestic area and puts it on one page. You fucking idiot. And then he says this. Okay, speaking of SJWs, listen to this shit. The movie Black Panther, a 25-year-old white guy on YouTube is probably not going to have much to offer. Here we go again with this shit. But that's also the only critical perspective a lot of people are seeking out. Why? Because you did your fucking Twitter poll? And that somehow justifies the entire world of how everyone views it? And then he says, there's indefinitely more to be gained by reviews from people of color who can offer an educator discussion about a cultural and historical aspects of the movie, who can dig into the politics and what the movie is actually trying to say. Fuck you. Don't give me this metaphorical bullshit or this underlying meaning garbage. Go to fucking Film Twats or Letterboxd if you want that shit. A lot of people just want to hear someone articulate exactly what they already think, and that can be satisfying. I enjoy it sometimes too, but film's criticism is a discussion, not an echo chamber. Yeah, there's a lot of people I follow. Do I follow them? Do I agree with them 100% of the time? No. Hell, my Filmtastic forum. There's films we don't agree all the time. We don't agree from time to time. So what the fuck is he talking about? So if you don't already, I highly recommend critics who write traditional movie reviews. Hey, motherfucker, I did that for 4 years. But I don't consider myself a traditional because fuck that shit. I don't go by those standards. And neither does Gary. That's why we stand out.
Here's the thing, though, when it comes to my shit that I do, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Where do you see any fucking rankings? Where do you see any Oscar stuff? Where is the typical shit? See, the point, here's my take on film reviewing in general. It's supposed to be something fun, not fucking political. That's what I always thought. It is supposed to be fun, enjoyable, engaging, and showing your love for film. Nothing with fucking politics. And it shouldn't matter what age you are at all. It shouldn't matter if you're fucking 20, 30, 40. If you love going out on YouTube and talking about film and sharing your thoughts and getting what other people's thought, you go out and fucking do it. You don't. And plus, here's the thing, though. Videoing about it, it helps bring out your word much more in a visual and in a much more visual manner instead of writing. Writing, yeah, it can really stand out a lot with the types of words that you're writing down. But the thing is, when you're reading on paper, words are words. But when you go out on YouTube and actually watch the person express the legit emotions of how they feel about a movie, whether it's good or it's bad, you get to understand and relate to how that person views. And not only that, their own motivation can get you inspired to either do videos or watch that movie in general of whatever it is. I saw fucking Ready Player One. I'll give that example. I was crying my fucking eyes down that review because, well, my own personal perspective.
And it's funny because we both, and here's a great example. Like, yeah, sure, Gary and I agree on a lot of things, but are there time to time where there are films that we disagree? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Also the race card they said. Oh, there's no race should not fucking matter.
It doesn't matter what race or
it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, black, white, Mexican, Asian, Hispanic, Muslim. It don't matter.
Let me read what he said again about the color thing. There is indefinitely more to be gained by reviews from people of color who can offer an educator discussion about the cultural and historical aspects of the movie, who can dig into the politics and what the movie is actually trying to say.
It's should not matter of what fucking race it is. It's a matter of it's a matter how the person comes off presenting themselves in the review of how they feel and what they're expressing, given their thoughts about that particular movie. Video reviewing is just as the same deal as writing, except we obviously know the differences, but there is a total comparison, except you're using a fucking camera to actually express yourself. So I'm gonna say this about this asshole alone.
Oh, and you know, Jared Portier, he did like somewhat of like a video response to this, and he fucking owned him. It was amazing.
The thing is, this guy alone, he's a hipster. There's
Oh
no
no,
doubt
that's why I
about
call him the hipster douche, and it gets better because okay, David 3000.
I don't know if I want to hear more of this, dude.
Oh, and then you have when he did the film about logic and plot holes. Oh my god!
I don't know if I want to hear that because the thing is, it's just not only going to be much more aggravating to hear it.
Oh, dude, it's worse. Like I'll tell you what one of the main things he says. The first thing he goes, no one seems to actually know what a plot hole is. No one. And he goes, and all those plot holes people complain about, they don't actually matter.
Plot holes do matter. They can matter. They matter. It depends how the execution of your movie is. If there's a plot hole in the movie, it'll either be obvious or it'll be a big fucking surprise. It depends on the execution of what the movie is trying to accomplish. So yeah, plot holes do matter. It just depends on how it's being executed.
And he said this in a tweet, word for word. I can't believe I'm going to be saying this. You ready? He goes, if you think a movie is bad because of plot holes, I never want to speak to you about movies ever.
Good. I don't want to
Good. Fuck off.
I don't want to talk to him anyway.
Thank you, Mick Rock. And guess who said that? Fucking Road Dogg, Jesse James. You know, being the yes man for Vince McMahon's ass. That's like saying wins and loses don't matter in WWE. Exactly. And they do. When you build someone strong or not. Why do you think Tommaso Ciampa was a fucking awesome heel?
Oh, yeah.
Because he was booked strong. And why do you think the older Bray Wyatt was a joke? Because he kept fucking losing.
Yeah. But Bray Wyatt, look what he did. He came back and strong, and he's got his own gimmick now that he created, which is incredible. As for Tommaso Ciampa, by the way, I want to see him against Adam Cole for the NXT Championship. Why? Because he never lost it. I think that'll be an awesome feud. But still, as for that, yeah, he was booked strong. He was a guy who did get booed, but you booed him for the right reason.
Who, Bray? Tommaso Ciampa?
Yeah, you booed him for the right reason.
Yes, he's not like you want to pick up the fucking challenge hanger and change.
He was booked as a natural, strong heel that you want to hate because of how he comes off, not because you want to hate him because they're forcing you down his throat.
Yeah, like Shane McMahon.
You want to hate him because of his tactics and what he's doing. The shit that he's done to Johnny Gargano in the NXT TakeOver field, people were literally chanting, "Fuck you, Ciampa."
Fuck you, Ciampa.
Yeah. And Ciampa didn't give a single shit whatsoever. That's how strong of a heel he came off.
And guess what? They delivered one of the greatest wrestling trilogies in history.
Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. It was outstanding. But we're talking about wrestling. But yeah, you folks get the point.
Oh, and speaking of applause, this is what he says here. You ready? This is where he's such an idiot. He goes, if you want, you can find plot holes anywhere. They're all over your favorite movies. And here's some of the examples he's giving. You ready? Lord of the Rings. The Eagles could have just flown the ring to Mount Doom and saved everybody all the trouble. No, they can't, because the ring is cursed. It would have cursed the Eagles, and the Eye of Sauron would have caught them immediately. That's why they went to the hobbits, because what are their traits? Sneaking, stealth. And the ring chose the hobbit. Fucking retard. Next one. Toy Story. Why does Buzz freeze like the other toys when he thinks he's a real person? Because that's his personality, but realistically, he is a toy. Is it that his personality doesn't think so? There you go. Cinderella. Why does the glass slipper stay when everything else disappears and turns back to where it was? Because it wasn't in contact with Cinderella. Her glass slipper was not in contact with her during the curse. Alien. if the acid melt through the floor, why does it melt through the entire ship? Hey, and this guy says, hey, you need to pay attention when watching movies. Hey, asshole, they cover that in the movie Alien because the acid, yeah, it burnt through it, but there is a chemical reaction to where it burns through it, but some of it dissolves. The acid does dissolve over time. They went over that in the movie. Star Wars. Why does the Death Star have a trash compactor when they can unleash that trash into space? Have you ever heard of a thing called spare parts recycling? Yeah, there's a reason why that huge entire Death Star is like almost like a planet. So they can use spare parts and, recover and, get things a lot better rather than just going out and finding it or making it. So what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, he's a guy who can't really pay attention to movies because it shows.
Well, oh my god. Okay, in the 2009 Star Trek, Kirk just happens to be stranded on the same planet as old Spock, and they end up in the same cave together so Spock can explain what's going on. I like the movie, but that's a little contrived. That's not contrive. That's not what contrive means. It's called a coincidence. You fucking idiot. Movies aren't about logic. They're not equations. They're not puzzles. They're not math. Really?
Technically, logic brings everything your movie together of what's transpiring, what the decisions are, what's going to transpire, what the plan is. It all depends on again, it's all about execution of what the movie's going to do. But almost any movie, actually, no, every movie has to have logic in it because logic helps make your movie what it is.
And then he says, movies tend to assume that the audience is reasonably intelligent, but I guess they're wrong. Oh, there he goes, saying that, I'm not going to come on here and saying that you're wrong. If movies if movies showed us every single second that happens during the span of the story, they'd be 40 hours long and really fucking boring. No! It's called the attention to details towards the more significant aspects. And then he says this, and I'm going to leave it the last one. Movies for the most part are about human beings, or at least characters who think and act like human beings. And then he says this. You ready? And you know what human beings are not? Logical.
So basically he's counting himself because if he says humans aren't logical, then he doesn't have logic either. Because the thing is, he's a human being too, so he's practically calling himself someone who doesn't have logic.
Oh, and it gets better. He goes, people are impulsive. They make choices based on emotion. Not everyone thinks exactly the same. And also, people make mistakes. So if everyone acted totally logically all the time, only making the most logical decisions in any situation, no one would be acting human.
Actually, there's a lot.
What? There's a thing called common sense, dude.
Logic and common sense are the same exact thing. The thing is, if you need common sense to get through reality, dude, if you don't use common sense or logic, then how the fuck are you going to succeed in life, man? Because everywhere you go is common sense. And anything that you do, anything that you say, any physical attribute that you do has to have common sense of what the right decision is that you have to do. I'll give you a fucking example. At my job, you have to what is it? You have to wear hairnets. I'll use a health hazard at the job. You have to wear hairnets at the job for the common sensible reason. Why? So no particles or microbites will get infected into the product.
Exactly, because you need the product to be 100% pure.
And they say, so I don't need to wear a hairnet because the product will be fine anyway. No, it doesn't matter it doesn't matter. You got to wear the hairnet regardless due to the fact that these are products that are going out to the public that people need. People need products like Vaseline, medicine, ointments, lotions, chapsticks, you name it. These are products that people either want or mostly need to help them get along either a cold or acne or whatever the condition may be. That right there is common sense. So you tell me that you don't need common sense. And I give you a fucking prime example of why common sense is something that a person needs to have every day. If a person doesn't have that common sense, then there's really no words to say. This guy obviously doesn't have it, and it shows because the way he's fucking coming off, the shit that he's saying, and that's not making any sense. So he's no common sense.
Oh, and here's the last thing he says. He goes, no one would be acting human. Thus, there'd be no conflict, and which would lead to no drama, which would lead to no stories, and movies would be fucking boring. Really? So The Dark Knight would be boring then? Fucking idiot! Oh my god.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So yeah, those are some words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. He's a fucking idiot. I can't stand this douche. That's why I call him the hipster douche, because he's the typical PDCA SJW hipster douche.
So let me talk. So I guess this guy's from fucking Mars or Area 51. So I told you something about this guy, and so he's
okay, this is what he says. Oh, he also said this. I am in no way telling you to turn your brain off or not to think critically about movies. Oh, no, but you're telling us that we're watching movies wrong, asswipe. He literally said that not once but twice. And he goes,
okay.
And he goes, I'm just saying you should worry about the things that actually matter. So as much as I enjoy making fun of some dumb logic gaps in that movie, Batman v Superman, but they still don't really matter. Bullshit!
So apparently, to him, logic's not everything. Where clearly you need logic to survive everyday life.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, does this guy have a work? Does he have a family? Does he have a wife? Does he have kids? Does he have fucking bills to pay? If he does, okay, let me. I'm gonna bring. If he wants to talk about life, okay, I'll bring life up. That was the shit I just mentioned. Does this asshole have a job? Does this?
I don't know. I don't fucking care.
Does he happen to have kids? Does he happen to have fucking bills to pay for a house, for a phone, a fucking car? I'm talking about reality bullshit. Things like that I just mentioned, you need logic and common sense to survive everyday life for things like that. So apparently, from the way he's coming off, and yeah, I'm going to make a fucking assumption, and you know what? I don't care. It probably shows he doesn't have a house. Okay.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to go there.
Logic and common sense to pay for that. Got to gather your bills together and pay for that shit. So he probably doesn't pay for his own bills.
But he's talking about movies in general, but not like life. But I see the analogy you're making.
You know what I mean? I'm just making for the fact because he hates fucking logic. So I decided, I'll literally bring up reality, legit logic up because he don't like it. So if he's a person who doesn't like logic or believe in it, then how the fuck is he surviving his reality everyday life if he doesn't if he doesn't like it? Exactly.
Yeah. And speaking of like how he always trashed YouTube film critics, here we go again. For many people, especially millennials and whatever in the generation after millennials is called, most film criticism they consume is on YouTube. Not all, but a lot of this is surface level critique, focusing on nitpicks and chief among those nitpicks, plot holes. Really?
I'm not going to repeat myself because I already talked about it.
Condescending douche.
All right.
Let's wrap this up. And by the way, for episode 100, we have a new stipulation, ladies and gentlemen.
Want me to say it or? Okay, folks. I've been asking you people kindly to help me out, and hardly anybody's been helping me. I've been actually on a hunt myself. The goal is to bring in Asian honey on the show. And I'm going to warn you folks right now. It's not because of nationality. It's for the factor of my own personal, I wouldn't say it's my own personal enjoyment for a nationality I like, which I fucking worship to no end. But the deal, as a guy who's fucking sad every single day, I need something that I like to help me, make me feel somewhat better, regardless if she's a friend or working her way to a relationship. I just need that type of someone as a person as well. Doesn't matter about nationality. Yeah, that's one thing. But the deal is, it's all about who she is as a person as well. And I found quite a few, and I would love to have a girl like that on the show to not only talk about movies and gaming, but to also, bring entertainment to the program. And obviously,
I'm just going to be laughing my ass off at you, but
you see me acting like a fucking goof.
Oh my God, it's going to be the funniest fucking thing.
Like I said, regardless, no matter what, for that to happen, I want her to be welcomed with open arms on the program. I want her to be loved like how you folks love us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want her to be welcomed as well, like I said, as love. I
But
want her to be enjoyed and entertained. I want her to be engaged. I want her to really be in this.
but there's a stipulation, folks. Okay, you ready? If Gary ends up finding the Asian and she appears as our guest on episode 100, I, in front of everybody, will eat a fucking pickle.
By the way, you're welcome for the suggestion.
Thank you, Mr. Get Bear. Yes,
Yeah.
folks, I will be eating a fucking pickle.
Yes.
Yeah, a pickle. A pickle. Okay, I'm seeing mushrooms. I'm seeing cogs. I'm seeing squares and X's and question marks, and Gary writing magical zebra unicorns. Holy fucking shit!
So, folks, on a serious note at this point, I know we've been joking around. Episode 100, for the past 90, not counting this one, past 92 episodes, the idea, concept, and joke of an Asian girl coming on the program, that has been talked about for God knows how long. It is something that really needs to happen. We got to make this fucking plan, this, you can say, quote unquote, fantasy, this deal come to reality. If I want my fantasy real, if you folks want my fantasy reality come to life, then for Fat Boy, it's fair enough for your folks' fantasy reality for him to come. It is
an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
So it's fair enough. And so, hey, you folks can help find the Asian line to make the show enjoyable, then the pickle eating is going to happen too. All your fucking requests and deals will happen. So I just got to find some help. I've talked to quite a few people, but the problem is I live overseas and time difference.
I was like, I thought maybe Ryan or Cody too would know someone from that department because, they know a lot of film enthusiasts. That's how we met some of them, like Adam Daly or Jay Vaders and a couple others. So a pickle for a pickle. Yeah. A motherfucking pickle. Fucking what kind of pickle? Like a flaccid fucking pickle. That goddamn stork. Okay, that's in the fucking show. We're done. No more.
Anyways, good fucking bye.
Absolutely. Thank you everybody for tuning in to the ass-tastic episode of Flex with the Dex, episode 1993, 94. I hope Austin gets back. I think we might have a guest or two.
Oh, fuck Austin.
Oh, hell no. I just saw the message, Gary. Hell no.
I want Shano to come on. That's my real fantasy.
Oh, for fuck. He's only been on once, but it made sense because he's not really a movie guy, but he's an animation guy. So that's why we did that.
Yeah.
Having said that, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck, the writers, would you be quiet? The writer, the people, the cast and crew, especially the cast behind the movie Ma and Patrick Willems, the goddamn just pretentious hipster douche. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to look up some sweet, awesome, just anal orgasmic female porn starring Casey Kisses. Good day, everybody.